A software epic is a large body of work that can span multiple sprints, releases, or even teams. It is typically a significant business initiative broken down into smaller, more manageable user stories or features. The lifecycle of a software epic covers its inception through to its delivery and subsequent evaluation. We'll take an in-depth look at the key stages in this lifecycle. Ideation and Inception. At the beginning, the epic is an idea generated from strategic business goals, customer feedback, market research, or technology innovations. Stakeholders, product managers, or business analysts propose the epic as a response to a need, opportunity, or problem. Early considerations include the expected business value, potential risks, resource requirements, and alignment with strategic objectives. This step helps determine whether the epic merits further exploration and investment. A high-level outline is drawn up. The scope at this phase is broad, focusing on what the epic seeks to solve rather than the minutiae of implementation. Planning and prioritization. Once validated, the epic is added to the product backlog. It is then prioritized based on its value, cost, complexity, and dependencies relative to other work items. Product owners, project managers, and other key stakeholders discuss the epic to ensure there is a shared understanding of its objectives. Alignment across different departments, such as development, marketing, and operations, is critical to set realistic expectations. A clear vision statement, success criteria, and measurable outcomes are defined. This helps guide subsequent decisions and sets the stage for detailed analysis. Analysis and breakdown. Workshops or meetings, such as grooming sessions or backlog refinement meetings, are held to break the epic down into smaller user stories or tasks. This stage might involve multiple iterations as details get more concrete. More detailed functional and non-functional requirements are gathered. This can include mock-ups, wireframes, user journeys, or technical requirements that support the epic's execution. The team assesses technical feasibility, identifies potential obstacles, and defines mitigation strategies. This may involve prototyping or proof-of-concept work to validate assumptions. Design and architecture. With clearer requirements, architects and senior developers design the overall solution. This stage involves determining system architecture, technology stacks, integration points, and data models. Detailed technical documents are prepared outlining how the various components of the epic will be built, integrated, and maintained. This often includes diagrams, API definitions, and other design artifacts. The proposed design is reviewed and approved by stakeholders, ensuring it aligns with the broader system and organizational standards. Implementation. The epics break down into user stories, guides, sprint planning sessions. Stories are scheduled into sprints, with appropriate estimations and resource allocations. Development teams work on the stories iteratively. This phase is often split across multiple teams if the epic is particularly large, which may require coordinating dependencies across teams, such as within a scaled, agile framework. As developers complete work, integration and deployment occur continuously. Automated testing, code reviews, and regular builds ensure quality is maintained throughout the process. Regular check-ins, like daily stand-ups and sprint reviews, provide opportunities to validate progress, accommodate changing priorities, and pivot as necessary. Testing and quality assurance. Functional testing. Each user story derived from the epic is tested for functional accuracy. Testing may include unit tests, integration tests, and end-to-end testing scenarios to ensure the epic meets the defined requirements. Regression and performance testing. As the new work integrates into the existing system, regression tests are carried out to ensure there's no adverse impact on current functionalities. Performance testing ensures that the implemented changes scale appropriately. User acceptance testing, or UAT stakeholders, including end users, participate in UAT to ensure the system meets their expectations and that the epic delivers its promised value. Deployment and release. Release planning. The epic is scheduled for release, Deployment strategies such as phased rollouts or feature flags are employed to mitigate risk, especially if the epic spans multiple subcomponents that affect critical areas of the system. Production deployment changes are released into the production environment following established deployment protocols. Often, this is accompanied by detailed release notes and training documentation. Monitoring and validation. Post-deployment monitoring tools are used to track the epic's real-world performance. This data helps determine if the implementation meets the intended outcomes and provides insights for future improvements. Review and retrospective. Performance evaluation. Stakeholders analyze key performance indicators or KPIs and other metrics to judge whether the epic has met its objectives. This evaluation may include user feedback, customer satisfaction surveys, and business impact analysis. Lessons learned. A retrospective meeting is held to discuss what went well, what could be improved, and any unforeseen challenges. This feedback is crucial for continuous improvement in future epics or projects. Documentation and archival. Finally, all artifacts, including design documents, code repositories, test results, and meeting notes, are archived. This documentation serves as a future reference and helps inform similar projects. The life cycle of a software epic is comprehensive, beginning with idea generation and strategic validation, moving through detailed planning and analysis, followed by design, implementation, testing, and ultimately deployment. The final stage involves review and continuous improvement. This structured approach ensures that large initiatives are managed effectively while delivering tangible business value while maintaining quality and managing risk. By understanding and following these stages, organizations can improve predictability, foster cross-team collaboration, and better align technical efforts with business objectives, leading to more successful outcomes and a smoother transformation of strategic ideas into operational systems.